back to my channel. Today I have the monthly message for all of the Geminis out in the collective. This is going to be your June message. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen. I'm a spiritual advisor, intuitive coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every week right here on this channel. We truly appreciate and value every single one of you, so thank you so much for being here. Please note this is going to be a general message. It will not resonate with every single Gemini out in the collective, so I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. Without further ado, let's get into your message, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, you know the drill. We're going to get right into it. This is going to be your monthly June message, so let's go ahead and step right into it. All right, angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what information do we have for all of our Geminis out in the collective for this month, this lovely month of June? What information do you have for all of the Geminis out in the collective? So if you're new to my channel, please note that I take jumpers from the pack. I don't like to choose my own cards. I just feel that it has a little bit more significant meaning, and it just means that you are meant to receive that message. I do a 9-card draw, and we are already, that one came from the bottom of the deck, wasn't expecting that. We are starting out with a Page of Swords. This is where you currently are here, Gemini. So let's get 3 more cards and we will get right into it. If we need to clarify any of these cards that are already on the board, I will clarify them with a separate deck. Three more, please, for Gemini. Spirit, 3 more for Gemini. What information and what insight do you have for all of my Geminis out in the collective? Okay, 2 more. Okay, thank you. What do we want where? Okay, we want that there and we want this here. Perfect, beautiful. All right, Gemini, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So as I mentioned, where you currently are right now is the Page of Swords, okay? So this Page of Swords just really feels like it's very new energy and it's very young energy. I also feel that this is really about communication. It's really about having that mental clarity. So I sort of feel that where you are here, Gemini, is that you are really trying to clear your head, clear your thoughts about where you are wanting to go. What I love when it comes to tarot is that all of the cards, whichever way they are facing, really determines where their thoughts are, okay? Swords really speak about communication, but it also speaks about the mental clarity that you have. It also speaks a lot about truth, okay? And this Page of Swords, when I'm looking at it from above, he is looking towards the past, okay? So he's really looking way in the past. And I really feel that maybe what's going on here, Gemini, is that maybe there are some things from your past that have sort of led you to where you currently are. And I feel that as you continue to look back, you're not really paying attention to where you're going. And because you're not paying attention to where you're going, it's causing you to have that mental, it's causing you to not be very clear and precise and very detailed about where it is you are wanting to go. So I really feel that what this really truly represents is that you need to sort of be you need to clear out all that clutter from the past. Stop really thinking about the past. It's important that you understand that the more that you think about the past, the more in the past you become. And so you end up hindering your progress in the present and in the future. Okay, so this is currently where you are. You know, pages usually bring forth messages, okay? And a Page of Swords is really going to be a very young type of energy that is really going to provide you with a message or any type of communication. And so I really want you to really understand that any type of communication that you get, whether it's something from your past, whether it's something that you're looking at, don't allow that information to hinder you from moving forward, okay? So I really want you to sort of clear your mind. I want you to clear your thoughts, stop looking at the past, and really allow yourself to focus on what's in front of you, okay? Your theme for this month, Gemini, you had the Four of Swords in reversed here, okay? Now, the Four of Swords traditionally speaks about reflecting. You're really allowing yourself to rest. But with this is in reverse, I really feel that you're sort of avoiding it. It's almost like you are refusing to take the necessary steps towards allowing yourself the privilege of reflecting on the things that you've accomplished. Again, because you are currently because you're in the current state that you're in is in this Page of Swords and you're looking in the past, it doesn't surprise me that your theme this month is really going to be about making sure that you move yourself in the direction of reflecting on your past, allowing yourself to sort of be in that space of reflecting on the things that you've done. It's almost like, with the Four of Swords being in reversed, your mind is very unstable. Remember what I said about the Page of Swords. Your thoughts are very clouded. You're not in your present moment, and you must be in your present moment in order to be able to fulfill your future. Okay. Now with the Four of Swords in reversed, because you're sort of stuck in that type of energy, you're not really able to trust the information that you're receiving. Even if someone else is giving you information, even if information is coming from outside, you're not trusting that. And you're sort of trying to calculate how things are going to happen, and you're trying to rush things to happen. And you really need to sort of gather your thoughts and allow yourself to really reflect on where you are. That's going to be the important thing for you this month. Reflect on where you are. Identify that if you're not happy and you're not satisfied with where you are, there's a reason, okay? Now, what do you accomplish this month here, Gemini? Again, we have the Two of Pentacles in reversed, okay? So what this really tells me is that you've got a lot of stuff going on right now here, Gemini. You're probably trying to do way too much. You're juggling way too much, and you're not allowing yourself to really, you're not allowing yourself to sort of balance things out. It's almost like you're trying really hard to keep everything afloat. It's like you're trying to do way too much all at the same time, and it's not going to work here, Gemini. You really have to sort of pick and choose. It's almost like I want to say you need to pick and choose your battles, but this is really about you picking and choosing what's best for you. Because I really think that you're trying to tell yourself that you could do it all, and in reality, you really can't. So what this Two of Pentacles in reversed really represents is that maybe okay, now I'm getting this. Okay, because of where you currently are with this Page of Swords, remember when I said this Page of Swords is really looking at the past? This Two of Pentacles, so when I look at a Two of Pentacles, I really look at it as options and opportunities, right? Options and opportunities were presented to you somewhere along the line. And I feel that whatever decision you made in the past has really put you on the path that you're currently on, which is why you are so resistant and not understanding. You're so afraid to make a choice. You're so afraid that whatever choice you make, you might regret that decision. And I really feel that the decision that you're regretting right now is the decision that you made in the past that kind of put you on the path that you're currently on here, okay? And it sort of feels like you're a little bit like in this rocky water, right? Where everything seems like an obstacle and everything is exhausting and it's challenging and it's overwhelming. But what I need you to understand here is that whatever transpired in the past for a reason, okay? You should never regret any decision that you make here, Gemini. And I say that because every decision that you make provides you with something. You are still bringing with you a lesson, you're bringing with you skills, you're bringing with you knowledge from that decision that you made in the past, okay? So again, what you accomplish this month is allowing yourself to sort of get out, because I really feel like you're stuck in the mud here. And what you're going to accomplish this month is really recognizing that no matter what decision you made in the past that put you on the path that you're currently on, you are going to appreciate it. You're going to learn to be grateful for it. And you're going to learn to recognize that that decision really brought you where you are for a reason, and it's going to help you in the future, okay? Now, what do you need to avoid this month? Here we have the Seven of Wands, okay? And this Seven of Wands, what it's really trying to say, what you really need to avoid this month is don't listen to the criticism. Don't listen to other people outside of you. This Seven of Wands really speaks about you standing your ground and protecting the things that you've worked so hard for, okay? Because I really feel that, notice how he feels like he's having to fight people off, right? I really feel that whatever's going on with you here, Gemini, you really feel like you're being defeated, okay? And this Seven of Wands is really wanting to let you know that you've worked very hard to get to where you are right now. And you need to learn to appreciate that. And you need to learn to recognize that what you are working so hard for is for your future. And it's for the betterment of who you are. And don't listen so much to what other people have to say. It's really about protecting yourself, protecting your light, and standing your ground, okay? So what you really need to avoid is defeat. You need to avoid feeling defeated. Don't allow other people to manipulate you into feeling that you're worthless, that you're not worthy, or that you don't have anything of value, okay? That's what you need to avoid this month. Now, what do you need to embrace this month? What you are embracing this month is the Ten of Swords. Now, a lot of times people will look at the Ten of Swords and they will say, oh my God, that's a total bad card. It's not a bad card. The Ten of Swords to me really represents a completion. Whatever has transpired, whatever decision that you made in the past that brought you to where you currently are, you are at the end of these challenges. You are at the end of these obstacles. You are at the end of it, okay? So you need to embrace this ending. Recognize it for what it is. Acknowledge that you've experienced that. Instead of looking at it in a very negative way, look at it from the perspective of what did it teach you? What did you gain from that experience? And recognize that it is you're at the end of it. You're not going to face any more challenges in regards to that decision or where you were, okay? You are at the end of it. You are now going to be moving towards better horizons and something better, okay? Now, the obstacle that you face this month is going to be the Nine of Cups. Now, this is kind of interesting because I really look at a Nine of Cups as very good energy, but I am going to draw an additional card. I'm going to clarify this so that I can get a better understanding of what the obstacle is with this Nine of Cups. When I look at a Nine of Cups, I really look at it as a wish fulfillment. But it also truly represents your own, cups really represent your own emotions. And this is really, I'm really looking at it as your own emotional satisfaction. Okay. So, Spirit, let's clarify this Nine of Cups. Why is this Nine of Cups here? Okay. We have the King of Cups. Okay. So this Nine of Cups right here is being clarified by this King of Cups. Okay. Now here's what I love about this, okay? So remember when I said that the cups truly represents emotion, and I really look at the Nine of Cups as not only a wish fulfillment, but I look at it as your own emotional fulfillment, okay? The King of Cups really represents an energy that no matter what goes on outside of you, As long as you yourself are emotionally satisfied and in balance with where you are and who you are, then nothing else matters, okay? It's about your own pure spiritual and emotional bliss, okay? So the obstacle here is going to be you learning to ignore everyone else's, any type of energy that is outside of you. If you're looking for pure emotional fulfillment, the only place you're going to get it from is yourself. It's going to be within you here, Gemini. So your obstacle is really going to be to ignore all of the other emotional infrequencies, emotional outburst, everything outside of you. Ignore them. That is your obstacle this month, because you will more than likely have people who will try to disrupt your emotional balance, who will try to create waves in your own emotional stability. And it is going to really be up to you to remember that you are in control of how you respond to every situation in life, okay? Now, what support do you have this month? The support you have this month is the Six of Swords here. And I absolutely love this because the Six of Swords really talks about walking your own path, right? Going in your own direction. You're headed towards calmer shores, okay? What I love about the Six of Swords is that no matter what you've faced, you've turned your back on it. And now you're moving towards something that is going to make you brighter, right? Notice how here, okay? Notice how here you see these ripples in the water. That truly represents the challenges and the obstacles. You're moving away from it. But notice how the water here is calm. This is moving towards calmer shores. No matter what you have faced, it is now behind you. So the support that you have is that spirit is leading you in a new direction. Any type of guidance that you're receiving, any kind of information or insight that you're receiving, any ideas that you're receiving, if things just randomly pop in your head, listen to them, because it is spirit guiding you in a new direction. I want to sort of say this right now here, Gemini, is that a lot of you might really feel that you sort of wish that you were in a different place than where you currently are. And what I want to say here is that you should never regret any type of experience, any type of situation, or where you are in life, because you're in it for a reason. You have no idea right now that the things that you've experienced in the past are making you an expert in that particular situation for someone else in the future. You might be that voice of reason for someone else who might be experiencing something very similar, okay? And what I want you to know is that the support that you have is that you get to choose. You've chosen to get into this boat and move towards better horizons. You have chosen to allow yourself to be led in a different direction, because you know that whatever has transpired no longer serves you. You're now moving towards something better. The Six of Swords really speaks about walking that destined path. You're moving towards your destiny, okay? Now, what is your action this month? Gemini, your action this month, the Two of Swords, it's actually making a choice, okay? It's not allowing yourself to just sit there and contemplate. It's really about you seeing things exactly for what they are and making a choice, okay? This woman here is blindfolded and she's sort of at an impasse. She doesn't know which direction to go, and she's just sitting there. She's not taking action. Your action this month is really to just make a choice. Choose for yourself. Allow yourself to take off the blindfold. I really feel that a lot of times what this blindfold really represents is it represents your intuition. The blindfold represents you not being able to see with your two physical eyes, but you can still see with your third eye, which is your intuition. It's allowing you to really see what you cannot see. And what you cannot see with your physical eyes, your intuition sees, and it's going to guide you and lead you in the right direction. You simply must make a choice. Okay? Now, What is the advice and the encouragement that you have from Spirit? We have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands really talks about fast energy, but it also speaks about communication. And what I really feel is that you're going to get a lot of insight, a lot of inspiration, and a lot of help from Spirit here. And I really think that once you make this choice, once you make the choice to leave the past in the past and stay in your present and start building your future, you're going to start getting all of the insight and the inspiration that you've been wanting or that you've been desiring. And you're going to notice that things are going to sort of just fall into place exactly the way that they should have. And I really feel that the only thing that's been hindering you here, Gemini, is that you are stuck in this Page of Swords energy, which is where you're in your past and you're regretting whatever choice you made in the past. And my friend, what I'm telling you here is you need to let that go. If you want the mental clarity and you want the insight to move forward to a better future, you need to leave the past in the past. So let us draw an additional card here to see what additional insight and what additional information Spirit has for you here, Gemini. Spirit, what additional information do you have for Gemini this month? What additional information and insight do you have for Gemini this month? What additional information and insight do you have for Gemini this month? Okay, we have Sky Bridge, and I absolutely love this. So what this says is possibility for union. This is very interesting because what I'm sort of picking up from this is that what this really represents is this represents your physical and your spiritual. So it's about you and your higher self coming into union, working together to create the destiny that you've been desiring, coming into union with you and that higher aspect of you that is sort of guiding you and leading you. You know, I think a lot of times when we look at certain situations and certain things in our lives, we oftentimes look at them as, you know, this transpired, and we talk about it in a way that sort of keeps us stuck in that type of energy because we're so attached to it emotionally, okay? And what I really feel that this Sky Bridge and the possibility for a union is really talking about here is that this is talking about you coming together with that higher aspect of you, coming into union and recognizing that every situation, every decision that you have ever made has led you to the place where you are right now for a reason. You might not understand what that reason is now, but I promise you, down the road, the further along that you go, it will make sense to you. I promise you, okay? I really feel this is also about you here, Gemini, really coming into union with the divine masculine within you. Now, this has nothing to do with what sex you are, okay? This has to do with masculine energy and feminine energy. And because I'm primarily seeing sun really represents masculine energy. And masculine energy is really about taking action. It's really about putting forth a plan and taking that action. And it's doing what needs to be done here, okay? And because it's a Sky Bridge, I really feel that this is about you actually taking that step forward. Remember, your action this month is the Two of Swords, which is making a choice, okay? So, Gemini, this is the message I have for you. This is an absolutely beautiful message. I absolutely love this for you, and I hope that you were able to get great insight, and I hope that it helps you sort of get what it is that you need to sort of get you out of this rut and to move you along into your destined path, because that is where you're headed. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.